Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Hello, everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing today? What's up? Hey, everybody. Hi. Sharice Johnson Moore here. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? All right. Hello, hi. And I want to say welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. And as you've seen from our promo in the video, that we do quite a bit of few things, and I want to say it is an honor and a privilege to be before you during this live, this live, and I want to say hello, everyone. Hi, how is you doing today? My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and I am here with the many aspects of hi, how is you doing today? Okay, I want to check my sound, see if y'all can hear me. And I always check my Facebook page before I start. Right at the beginning, to make sure everyone can hear me clearly. Okay, I want to make sure you can hear me clearly, right? And I wanted to say it is an honor and a privilege to be before you. And my name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and I am the owner of Sharice Johnson Moore LLC, where I help entrepreneurs gain exposure through advertising, publishing, broadcasting, and marketing. And I wanted to say it's an honor and a privilege to be before you. And, and hey, welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Today's topic, we are going to talk about the many ways of volunteering your time. Volunteering your time, it proceeds to where it's the holiday season and everything is going on, and as we say, it is best to be a blessing to someone else and not be all about yourself. Okay, and life is the understanding that God has given you another day, another time, another season, another day to get it right. And sometimes it is the fortunate, the people that are less fortunate than us, the homeless, where some people are homeless because of their situation at home. They might have ran away from home. They might have had to leave abusive relationships and things of that nature. Well, sometimes they need the help of strangers. And that is very important to me as a person, that I'm always helping someone else. And it doesn't have to have a monetary gain to it. And I love volunteering. I love volunteering my time when it comes to others. And I wanted to let everyone know that it is very important for us to volunteer this time we have, because time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, and it is very important for us to, help other people. As the Lord says, it says, treat thy neighbor as thyself. So I would want someone to treat me like I want to be treated if I was in situations, if I was doing certain things, if I needed help. So I wanted to say it is very important for us to, do things that help other people, help somebody else. Where I'm gonna go through a few lists of things that we could do to volunteer our time with others. So community organizations where you devote your time to a community organization like community center or neighborhood associations to contribute to the community building initiatives. Get involved in your community. Uh, like, okay, I could say we have I give you this example of something that I do once a year, and this is something that I do, and I do it as I go through my old clothes. I go through my old clothes, pack up my old clothes, and I turn around and I put them on display on a rack, just like if you come into a store, and I let our local women's homeless shelter, I let them come and pick out clothes, pick out their clothes. They, 5 tops, 5 bottoms, okay, and they can start off their wardrobe with those 10 pieces, 5 tops, 5 bottoms. If I have some shoes, I put them out there too. And I do this once a year where I clean out my closet. I just clean out my closet, and I go and I help with our local women's homeless shelter and our local women's battered homeless shelter that they have children and things like that. And I really like it empowers me. It empowers me, and because I'm helping somebody else, because I've been in that situation before where I was homeless, and the thing is I needed help, and people were there for me, and I just had to return. I have to be a blessing to somebody else, because you never know who might need it, right? Like I said, homeless shelters, you may want to turn around and cook them a meal, um, and let them know that, look, I am. Do you need any help? Like our local homeless homeless shelters here in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, they have an event. They have an event once a year, and I think it's in the late summertime. I think it's late summer, early fall, and they have it where they raise money. It's like a 5K, 10K, 5K event where they get, people enter the event, and they pay for the entry fee, and the entry fee covers, the expenses at the homeless shelter. It covers the things that people need at the homeless shelter, the people that live there. And it is very important, where you enroll in it, and we haven't had it since. They haven't had it here since the pandemic, and so I'm waiting to see what they do about that. And so I could volunteer and do pass out water, pass out rags, pass out uh, uh, like paper towels, things like that. Everybody has a table, a booth, where you go and set up your vendor table. They pay, the people pay for that. Whoever wants to be a vendor for that, and spend do the time like that. Food banks and pantries. Food banks and pantries. Hey, when was the last time that you bought some extra food, like extra canned food? Where canned food, food that is not, like maybe I'll say, okay, canned foods, boxed foods, stuff that's not already cooked, that they had to put together, like pick up some extra items at the store and think about if somebody had not had last time not had a meal. Okay, not had a meal. And you turn around and you find your food bank or pantries, local pantries, drop the food off after you go grocery shopping. Or you could take it to them the next day, and just help out, help others that that need the help. You never know who might need that help, because you never know who needs that help in that time of need, in that time of your of there's a lot of women out here that have children. You can go in there and buy, how high milky is, that, baby milk, and diapers and things like that, stock up on that for somebody. And it's a thing of volunteering your time. Go to the food bank, pass food out. Go to the homeless shelter, see if somebody needs a ride. Provide donation, organize donations and things like that. Meal services, assist with meal prep, because there's a lot of churches that do that as well. So you can go to your church and help them in the food bank. A lot of churches have food bank. You help them out with that. Help them with the volunteer service at church. Animal shelters. How many of us love animals? Okay, love animals. Like, you could buy the dog food. You can go take care of the kittens and the dogs and cats and all, and things like that, and help, donate to them once a year. The ASPA, I think that's what animal centers, animal shelters. And you can, buy the big bag of dog food, or the big bag of cat food, or kitty litter, or whatever the case may be. You can donate your time and do that. Help, administrative tasks, like cleaning out the racks, cleaning out the cages for the animals. You do that. That's volunteer. If you want, help a animal shelter. Now, hospitals and healthcare facilities. Patient support. Do you know how many people live in healthcare facilities and hospitals? And you can go there and do volunteer work, like go sit down, talk to the patients. A lot of people go to the hospital for therapy, for cancer treatment. You can go to cancer treatment centers and sit and talk to the chemo patients and keep them company, and and help the nurses, help them, when they go in, and just be company to a patient. A lot of people go in the hospital don't have nobody. They don't have nobody to talk to, nobody to really sit and have a conversation with, and or I had this idea, right? Since I'm an author, I just had this off the top of my head. You author and you need beta readers. They're perfect beta readers. Give your book to somebody that's sitting in chemo, somebody that's in the hospital, somebody that's, that has to be there for a couple of days or so, and be like, okay, well, do you have this? You go to the hospital administration and say, hello, my name is such and such, and I'm an author, and I would like to donate some books to your patients that come in for chemotherapy. Or I would like, it becomes where you become where you give you give of yourself, you give of the things that are very important in this day and time of things that they need. Schools and educational programs. Go read to the children at the library. Go pick out time You know your kids go to school, so you pick out your time. You can keep your eye on your kid, keep your eye on your children, and it will be to the point where you know that it is where it is a thing where you can turn around and you can help them in their time of need, in their time of need. The kids, a lot of children are raised by older people sometimes. And I know my grandma, she used to read to me. So, and I would like it when people come to our school and read to us. I liked it. It was really because that's what my grandma did at home. So that's how I learned how to read. And you're also teaching the kids at the same time, educational programs, support the teachers, buy the school supplies, go in there and spend time with the kid, mentor the students. You mentor the students or help them with the extracurricular activities like football, after school activities, football, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, whatever, and, or even volunteer with like the kids, like they got these uniforms. You could take all right, well, Miss Jones, she come in once a week and she come in and take y'all uniforms and wash them at home. It's something that is volunteering your time and spending time with the kids and sitting down talking to them, mentoring them. Environmental organizations. Local environmental groups to participate in cleanup activity, like clean highway. We see all this trash on the road. Like just adopt a highway and clean. Clean it. Go pick up the garbage. You see the people. I I I didn't. I realized this was something that inmates would do, where they would have them go clean up the highway. Okay, cool. But that's probably a court ordered idea, of course. But it would be beneficial to everyone. If you did your own neighborhood, you go clean up your neighborhood. Pick up the garbage, take the garbage. I used to have this young man when I was young, right? When I was younger. His name was Alfred. And Alfred lived down the street down the street from us. And he would turn around and come and take out everybody's garbage cans. Alfred was had special needs. Alfred had special needs, but we all treated Alfred with respect and admiration because this is something that he chose to do in his own neighborhood. And he decided it was a thing for him where he wanted to go and volunteer his time, volunteer his time to understand that he that it was something that he loved to do. It was something that he loved to do in his time of need, in his time where he like, okay, Miss Lena, that's my grandma's name. And he said, Miss Lena, on here, take your garbage out. Okay. And then he would come over, sit down, talk with her and keep her company and things like that. Okay. Plant trees, tree planting. Tree planting could be a good thing. Tree planting could be a marvelous thing where you see people, where a forest might be cut down or a tree, and it's good to plant trees because we need it for air. Okay. We needed to breathe. Okay. And that would be a good thing for environment organizations. And I'm gonna give you this last one, okay? It's elderly care facilities. Elderly care facilities. Elderly care facilities need volunteers because I have worked in a elderly care facility as a nurse, and it was very important for us to really get into the fanatics of getting into helping our elderly, helping them gain the exposure. You gain exposure, you get to meet their families. A lot of people do not have people to come visit them in their homes. I mean, in these facilities. And you can go in there and spend time, make friends, make sure to get their lunch on time, go there, read to them, sing to them, have church programs with them. It's all kind of things you can do in an elderly health facility, right? And volunteering is a perfect way to do all of those things. So let's go back through the list of things we could do to volunteer our time with others. Okay. Community organizations, homeless shelters, food banks and pantries, animal shelters, hospital and healthcare facilities, and schools and educational programs and elderly care facilities. Those are the many ways that we can go and volunteer our time. I greatly appreciate everyone's for coming in today and coming in and sitting down and spending time with me as far as Let's Talk Sunday. Okay. So Let's Talk Sunday is very, 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 very important to me. Right? So, and I want to say, if you have ideas for Let's Talk Sunday, I want you to reach out to me in this email address. I am Sharice at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. And I would greatly appreciate if you would take out your time to send me your messages, your thoughts, what you think about the show, things of that nature. And if you missed this live broadcast, you can also listen to it on our podcast. Yes, I have a podcast. Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast can be heard on Spotify, Apple, and Google, and 8 other distribution channels. And and for our new year, when it comes around, I'll let you know if I add some more channels to that, because I found out some other ways I can distribute my podcast. Ooh. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that I will be relaunching my business December the 1st, relaunching my business. And you already have, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, I have the podcast. I have my 4 virtual shows, Morning Word and Worship, Let's Talk Sunday, Entrepreneur Corners, and Authors Extra Sunday. I've also added some other things that I think entrepreneurs need, like the advertising package that you could do for the shows, the advertising, and other guest appearances on other apps. I've also added other apps to include on some of my shows, like Clubhouse. I'm restarting. Restarting Authors Extra Sunday, Entrepreneur Corners, and Coming to Loving Yourself on Clubhouse. And the thing is that I am greatly appreciative of everyone that supports the business. And I want you to join me for December the 1st for the relaunch of my business. Okay. Sharice Johnson Moore LLC. And I will take you through everything, what the website look like, and what you can, what you can purchase, what you can support, things of that nature. And I want to see you there December the 1st. Okay. December the 1st. And I love you all. And if you would like to purchase Coming to Loving Yourself book or the Coming to Loving Yourself study guide workbook, please reach out in the email and I will send you an invoice. Okay. I will send you an invoice. And I want to say the book is $13. The workbook is $13. Everything has been marked down, and I wanted to say it is an honor and a privilege to have all of you involved in that. Okay, So, and I want to say I greatly, greatly love you and greatly appreciate you. And I will see you next time on Let's Talk Sunday. Send me what send me the emails. And I greatly appreciate you. Send me those emails. If you, like I said, if you are unable to watch us live on Sunday, you can also catch it on the podcast. Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast is available on Spotify, Apple, and Google, and other distribution channels where podcasts can be heard. Okay, I love you, and I greatly appreciate everyone that has come in today, that has come in and been a part of the broadcast. Okay, I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Want y'all have a blessed day now. All right, babies? Okay. All right. Talk to you next time on Let's Talk Sunday. Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome.